DDD, wake up. It's time to go. I am Game Guy. It's time for more Let's Play Kirby Triple Deluxe. We're nearing the end of DD Tour. Finally made it to Area 6 proper. We had to go through all the extra stages first, obviously. Door's already open. Unfortunately, they decided to close it. And a whole lot like Kirby, DDD does not even care about people's personal property or privacy whatsoever. He's just gonna barge in like the king that he is. That's what he does. You know, he barges into places. You know, he's kind of a jerk like that, you know? Do I have invincibility frames on the spin attack? I think I do. So, like, spinning at a proper time will help you out. Cannon Face, didn't I just deal with you? Why is it that I always have to deal with this stupid cannon? All the time. Never ending, this guy. I'm just so sick of Cannon Face. Ugh. Yeah, well. It's almost done. I think this is not the last time I deal with him, but one of the last. We're getting there. We're getting there. Cannon Face can't follow me here anyway. You know, he's gone from my life. Forever. Yeah, I mean, I guess I may as well use that quick little heal, because, you know, why not? Why not? I will say, I approve of getting a quick little heal in my time of need, because this boss is not great. Anytime you add wind to a boss where you have, like, a close range attack, kind of the worst. Just saying. I mean, I have a dash attack, which is nice, but it's a little unwieldy, because sometimes it makes you go places you don't want to go. That's my problem with it. I wish you would not be so difficult to fight, sir. He's gonna throw his hammer at me, and by hammer, I mean sword. See, DDD just kind of sees every sort of blunt-ish weapon as a hammer. I mean, swords aren't exactly blunt. I get that. What am I trying to say here? Any physical weapon, hammer. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyway, there's a moon up here in case you forgot. Moons are very important in the Kirby series. Because, I don't know, they seem to lead to these weird rooms where some guy named Hal exists. I guess that's what that means. Is that what that means? I think that's what it means. Honestly, I'm not completely sure. I thought I'd float above the star block, but I didn't. The only thing to obtain here was a singular keychain. How unfortunate for me. In my time of need, when I find only a singular keychain. DDD, please expedite your upward momentum, thanks. Anyway, there is a shortcut this time. There wasn't a shortcut the last time I found one of these mysterious rooms, but this time there was. We've made our way into the enemy base proper, and it's pretty rad. You see those guys there? I beat them up. It just occurred to me, I guess I am gonna have to do the boss refights that existed in the main game. Right? I'm not actually sure yet, because it hasn't happened, so... Well, it hasn't happened thus far. The fact that they're giving me a Bandana D item probably means yeah. But, you know, I was moderately hopeful. It's fine. Alright. Let's punch Queely Rattler again. Alright. Now, unfortunately, because these are the DX versions, they're, you know, a little bit more difficult to deal with than your standard boss butch. You did not do that last time. How did I not get hit throughout any of that? Answer me this! Why would I not get hit during that particular attack versus any other attack that I got hit by? Truly, the answer is mysterious and, unknown, truly. It's nice not having to pause during the boss fight, because I already did it. Got you good. Man, I'm doing pretty good at this whole remembering to pause for the boss descriptions thing, because, I didn't do so good for the main fights. I didn't do so good after all. Well, I guess when I say main fights, I just mean the main game. You know, the one where I played as Kirby. You know who Kirby is, right? Kirby's just this guy who exists and is around sometimes, but not right now. Do you have just more health, or am I hitting you less than the last time we faced each other? Truthfully, I don't know. But either way, I mean, I guess it wouldn't surprise me, because I think the mini-boss had a little bit more health last time. What's the best way to do this? I don't know if standing on the button keeps it pressed or not. I'm not real sure. Either way, this should be a thing I can do. Ah, yes. Make my way to Keychainville. It's a ville you can go to and obtain a keychain in. What's in here? Water puzzle. Water puzzle for me to have. I gotta water the ground. It's a thing I can do, 'cause you gotta water the ground sometimes, you know. I was gonna say, I didn't really water that very good, it turns out. Oh, there's a shortcut. Wow, if I could, it's just gonna make me skip out on, the not wispy woods. Right? Man, if there's a shortcut to skip Pyribbit, I'm all in. But I don't think this is it. I'm not real sure what this is. Yeah, the flower's slightly different. I didn't notice until, I think it was last episode at this point, but still, I've already kind of forgotten when I pointed that out. I'm more or less doing this all in one recording session, so it's kind of a thing. Breaking the immersion, aw yeah. Okay, so unfortunately there's no hammer copy essence here, because I already have a hammer. That's a thing that I have. See, because I'm DDD. DDD doesn't care about needing abilities. We've already discussed this. But I figure it is necessary to bring up again and again and again and again and again. It's not. But we can pretend. Paintra, you're still here. I can beat you up. Alright. How does one beat up Paintra? Very easily. Turns out she's not that difficult. She just kind of takes a sec to be vulnerable, though. Ow! Ow! Why would you hurt me like that? I thought we could be friends. Don't you like me doing a perpetual somersault? That's my favorite maneuver. What are you doing, even? I feel like their attack patterns are different, because I have not seen this attack pattern at all. Ever. Like, I don't remember this attack pattern just existing, ever. I think I've stressed that at least once, probably. Now she's painting clones of herself. How am I supposed to know which one is the real? There's no way to know. No way to know. None. I'm never gonna find out. Man. Ugh. I'm just so distressed. Here I thought I'd be able to figure out which Painter was the real one, and I was not. I couldn't do it. I couldn't figure it out. It's a mystery that's gonna confound me for the rest of time. Man. I mean, I don't really need this, but I'm gonna go ahead and use it anyway, because why not? I guess why not? I think the next up is Kracko. I think it's Kracko. No, Wispy's here. Maybe I skipped Kracko. I think Kracko is the one I skipped, because I seem to remember Pyribbit's still the last one. I think what they're doing is these versions are skipping ahead to like later phases or something, because they were definitely not using these moves earlier. It's a weird thing, but I mean, I guess they could do that. Did the original game mode do that? Because admittedly, I don't remember. Yeah, it's moving straight onto this attack. It has never done that, so that's weird. I mean, whatever, I guess. You're allowed to do whatever you want, Flowery Woods. You can do what you want. You do you. I'm gonna break all your flower petals again. I'm gonna do it. I did it. Joke's on you. No more flower petals for the Wispy. I don't know if there was a way I could really dodge that super good, so it's fine. Alright. Is this the one where you pound repeatedly and grow each time? Probably. I'm glad I got hit in the air rather than under, because getting squished by a tree takes a while, turns out. Also, it probably hurts. Probably. Alright, I'm gonna be looking all over the place for a shortcut, because you best know, if I can skip Pyribbit, I'm gonna do it. Alright. Where is the shortcut? Give to me the shortcut. No amount of looking will take any longer than fighting the stupid frog thing. I don't see one here. I know there's a secret in this room, actually, because there's one of the sunstones in this room normally. It's on the other part of the level, but, you know. The other part, by that I mean later, in this room. It's like literally in that block. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a shortcut there, or at least something. I feel like they might force a fight against Pyribbit. Who knows? Who even knows? I just know that there's gonna be at least something there. If there's a keychain, I guess I'll be satisfied. If not, I'll be disappointed. Ah, thank heavens. Let's just outright skip Pyribbit. Pyribbit is not conducive to going fast. Let's be real here. Let's be real. Let's be the most real that we can. Chances are that was also probably the final shortcut, because I don't see them letting us skip most of this. So, you know, I mean, this is effectively the final level, so why would we skip it? That just seems wrong. You know, DDD's got to save all the little flower people now. That's what he's got to do, all right? You got to save the flower peeps. Sup, flower peep? I've rescued you. Now we are friends. Wow. A door that you can open. That's cool. I'm very surprised at the prospect of doors being opened. Very surprised. I mean, DD is not used to doors existing in a closed fashion forever. He's more used to the opposite of that, in fact. Doors being opened for him by his Waddle Dee companions. I almost said peasants, but let's be real. That would be rude. There's a shortcut or something down there, actually. Don't think I didn't notice that. Because I sure did notice that. I noticed it with my eyeball ability. I have the eyeball ability. It's one that I use on the regular. Alright? You can't stop me from having the eyeball ability. I'm going back. Can I get that without dying? It's a very tight fit. Alright, well, forget what I said about that being the last shortcut. Where the heck does... Oh, would that just skip Bonkers? I guess that would have just skipped Bonkers. Because I think this is the one that's in the background. Because that's just it. Without messing up the continuity of this particular segment, they can't really send me anywhere else. So, you know. Still, I mean, it wasn't much of a shortcut. It skipped a mini-boss. It's, like, literally all it does. Yeah, I guess... No, remember earlier when I said there was, like, a required hat cannon thing? This is what I'm talking about. This is the hat cannon part. The hat cannon part. It's the part with the hat cannon. You know, it's the one where the hat cannon is. I'm doing a really good job, actually, other than getting hit by that thing. Like, I've been pretty successful at this particular thing. Well, I mean, less so at this part, but like it kind of requires a little bit more work to get that key to fall. So, you know, just a little bit more work, which is unfortunate that it apparently isn't going to be worth the trip. But hey, you know, it's unfortunate. But it's fine. Yeah, see, because this head cannon's gonna explode, so I don't know, man. Speaking of explode, I almost did not notice that guy. He kind of surprised me almost. Almost. But not quite. Alright, please open for me the door, or at least part of it. Okay, thanks. Alright. What do we have here? We have shenanigans. There's an invincible candy here. Invincible candy is my favorite candy. I was gonna say, I think I want to be in the foreground, actually, because there's stuff to be had here. I don't remember. I think there's like a... yeah, there's a poundy peg here. Which, that didn't trigger it, so, you know, that makes me happy. Well, that was a secret that I needed, because, you know, that guy sure tried his best. His best was apparently just fall in a hole, because he can. I mean, why not, you know? Falling into a hole is free. You know, if it's free, you might as well do it. That's how it works, right? Probably, I don't know. I don't know! I don't know these things. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. Alright, the last one. Before the last one. Finally, we're here at Doom Tetris Alley. It's not really Doom Tetris Alley, even though they are Tetris block shapes. At least at present. But, you know. I don't know why it's such a thing where there's... anytime there's an ability to make Tetris shapes, they are always Tetris shapes. I know it's like just anytime there's a group of 4 blocks, I get that, but like, because I don't think there's any other combination you could make out of 4 blocks. I think Tetris pretty much covers all bases there. I mean, unless I'm wrong. But either way, like, I don't know, it seems weird to me that people seem to go for the 4 block thing every time that is possible. I mean, obviously this isn't one of those occasions right here, but it could be. I'm sort of curious if it would be worth hanging out, trying to get the secret in this area too. Would that be worth doing? It might be. Because I'm sure it still exists. I don't know why it wouldn't. Everything else has existed thus far, so... this is a weird thing, you know? Alright. Blocks get pushed out like nobody's business. Alright. What you got, blocks? Is this the one where it's in the center? No. This is not that one. This is the one where it's here instead. Mr. Watch is here to say... beep. Wow, I wonder what happens if I sit here for a time amount.
That was graceful the first time, we'll go with it. Did you just sneeze? Stop that. You stop it right now, mister. What did I just say? What did I just say? Dee, why are you so sneezy? You have a cold? Is that what's going on? You gotta take better care of yourself, man. Not falling asleep? Now is not the time for falling asleep. Now is the time for standing here doing nothing for at least 2 minutes. Probably a minute and a half, I wasn't really counting. Speedrun mode!
Wow, I can't believe it. The secret is still here. All this time, I was wondering if I'd be able to see my good buddy Hal again. Ow. Hal hurt me, guys. I'm upset. Anyway, I doubt this is a shortcut, because obviously, sitting there waiting for like a minute and a half plus, it might be 2 minutes. You know, I keep meaning to count, and actually there is a timer on screen that would help, but like, I didn't count, so it's fine. Don't worry about it. Sometimes you just gotta get secrets for the heck of it, because, you know, I can heal the minimal damage Hal did to me. Also, I got a few extra lives that I won't do anything with. So, you know, that's always a cool thing. And I love cool things. I saved you. Me, all by myself. All right. Now what? Well, I mean, obviously we're gonna open this last door here. That's what we're gonna do. Using their powers combined, they have opened the door. Wow, the door is open. For me. Wow. Made it to another checkpoint. And I believe this is the last checkpoint. So next time, we're gonna finish DD Tour. Isn't that exciting? I'll see you later and goodbye. DD's gonna try to stay awake, but I don't think it's gonna work.